You think you know, but you don't. In Hollywood, a lot of shit. One week we say one thing, and mind you, we don't say this thing. We're not reporters and shit. We're just saying what everybody else says on Twitter. That's all we say.
Thank you for saying that. I always fucking say that when you say your bullshit.
All the racist stuff you think I'm saying, that's not me. That's just the shit I read on Twitter, and I'm repeating to you all. And that's the news and shit. The news for the week. That's all what we do at the end of the week. Yeah. All the nerd shit. Well, anyways, the nerds are now saying that Henry Cavill didn't leave The Witcher to go be Superman. They're saying that Henry Cavill was fired from The Witcher.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Then one of the nerds posted. I'm just gonna like read through it and really fast because they're like you know these wokesters. They like to write paragraphs on Twitter and shit. But then
therefore,
goes,
furthermore,
he says,
secondly,
he says Henry was good to work with. A lot of unusual demands that made people feel like, okay, he wasn't a team player, but that's not unusual for a big star because these rich-ass motherfuckers, they think they're better than us, so they always ask for, like, big sandwiches and shit. So it's all right. That's not a big deal. We're used to that kind of shit. But anyways, when we got to season 2 and season 3, he started acting weird. It was like he started being, like, aggressive and talking over women and shit. Hey, cheers, Cheesy Flynn.
Hey, Cheesy Flynn, what's up, bro?
Being weird and talking over women and misogynistic. And then she said, and he wasn't touching anyone's ass or grabbing titties and or grabbing them by the pussies or nothing like that. But
may I do a little disclaimer? Yeah. Some of the stuff is not what he's reading. He's adding some stuff. For the people listening on Spotify.
I am explaining to motherfuckers out there who talk like me. I'm motherfucker like you over there. Like that's why I have it on the screen right now, so all you smart motherfuckers can read it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. For the people listening on Spotify, you disregard some of the people that are just listening on, like on their headphones.
Well, I have eyes, so I can read. It's not my fault. Motherfuckers can't see. Okay. Is it my fault? You were born blind. I'm sorry. I don't know how to apologize to something that's not my fault for. I don't know how to apologize to something that I have nothing to do with.
And this is why we have me. Go on.
All right. Thank you, Kike. Back to it.
You're welcome, son.
Yeah. He started acting all misogynistic and shit, and he would like overwrite changes, and then we would start shooting a scene, and he would give everybody new scripts without even telling the director, "Here you go. How about you say this instead?" and shit. Yeah. And he was like, he was doing this, and everybody started feeling he's doing this because all the writers and the directors are women's, and he don't give a fuck about none of us and shit.
Oh, you think he's misogynistic? I can't say the word right now. I'm too drunk.
Misogynistic. Yeah, that's what they're saying.
There you go. Hey, props to you, man.
And then they found out that he's over there. A lot of the times he was in his trailer, and he was always playing video games online too, and talking shit. Like when they would walk in there, he's like, "Fuck you, motherfucker." Yeah. You you bag it. I'm gonna come at you and shit. You know how we talk when we game. You motherfucking bag it and shit. And yeah. And so
I mean, you do. Yeah.
Fuck you don't game, Kika. You're a pussy. Anyways,
I don't.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, you know how we get. And so it's all crazy and shit. And so then the women were scared. They're like, "Oh my god, he's getting all aggressive because of the video games. He just got all this like violence in his head and shit." Yeah, he's a gamer now. He's got a gamer mentality, and the gamer mentality is toxic and misogynistic and is like hateful against women and shit. And all they want to do is like masturbate and rape us. And so they got mad, and they warned him. They warned him that he was acting like a QAnon and shit. They told him.
A QAnon?
Yeah, they told him, you're acting like, they called the studio and they told him, "Hey, you're acting like QAnon and you better fucking start acting normal and fucking respecting the people you work with." And he said, "You know what? I'm done with this. I'm not taking my shirt off anymore. None of this having sex on screen anymore. And we're not doing none of that shit. I'm not agreeing to it anymore." And he wanted to change the storylines, and they got pissed. And Netflix said, "You know what? We're letting you go, and we're gonna leak this stuff we're gonna, make a good story that makes you look good. That you left us. We're gonna
make Wednesday instead.
We're making Wednesday, little Jenny Ortega that people want to masturbate to. And we're done with you. Go be with The Rock and shit." And they fired him, and that's what really happened.
So he went to DC and they're like, "You're fired, bro."
Supposedly, I don't know if this is real. No, supposedly, according to this.
And again, we're not journalists.
No.
As you can probably from the first minute that when you heard him reading this, you actually fucking knew.
Well, it's on the screen for people to read. I didn't write any of this. I'm too done to write this. These are big words of some of these things, so that's why I skipped over. I skipped over a couple sentences because that's how I try to get the main points, Kiki. The main points.
Yeah.
What do you think of this revelation? If it is true, if it is true.
If it is true, if I have to put some reality on it, like let's just pretend and just for the heck of it, say that like Henry Cavill is high on fucking testosterone and he's being all fucking like
because he's Superman and he has to work out.
He's all ripped out, man. He's ripped as fuck. He's
steroids.
Like, let's play some video games, which is kind of fucking gay. Like it's kind of weird.
What do you mean gay? Fuck you, kick-ass, badass. I do it all the time.
No, I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm saying it's like it's good. That's what I'm saying. Like he's fucking all jacked up and he's like, oh fuck you everyone and everything. And like he's all jacked up and shit, like I don't know, man. I don't know. It's weird, bro. I mean, if it is true, that's kind of funny too. Because it's true. When people get on testosterone,
the women are scared because they have a male.
But do you really fucking believe that women didn't like him?
Yeah, but when
he's hot as fuck.
But when
he's hot as fuck,
when he walks around not listening to them, you're a woman. We're gonna do this instead.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny.
All the women they wrote tons of sex scenes because they're all women, the writers and the director, and they wrote tons of sex scenes to see him without a shirt. I ain't gonna do none of this shit. He gets
like,
mad.
Shit.
Yeah. Let's fire him. They complain to Netflix. The women here are jealous of this man. That's what. This is why I tell you it's not safe to work with women. A whole workplace full of women is a hostile workplace. I'm living in one right now. I'm telling you, I feel for Henry Cavill. Wow. Cheers, Henry Cavill. We feel for you. Working with women.
Hey, like shit like this, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel and check out the full podcast on the link to the right where we discuss more topics we don't post on these short videos. Peace.